GamerQuest channel has been taken over by the creatures of the night. Do you dare to continue watching?
Oh, welcome to Suffer the Night. So this is going to be a fab little game. I did a video of this. It actually was probably about a year ago when I looked. And essentially what it is we are a horror illustrator. We are working on some projects. So we are solo in a house, bad storm outside, trying to work on our next project. So we're going to start a new game. Start fresh.
Stacy.
I must have dozed off. Jeez, this storm is really picking up.
Okay.
I should check the radio for an update on the storm.
The radio... Hold on. Let me turn the light on. Jesus. Here it is.
This is an emergency broadcast. This is not a test. The county of Sleepy Woods Mountains has issued a severe lightning storm warning and has suggested residents stay inside. The National Weather Institute is saying this is a Category 2 storm with sustained winds ranging from 74 to 87 miles per hour and should last all through the evening into tomorrow night. Lightning has struck multiple transformers, causing power outages in some areas. If your power goes out or is out, do not be alarmed. KW357 will continue to follow the storm as it develops. Check back at the top of every hour for updates. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Woods. Hell in the woods. Women in red. These are great. Isolation. Alien Isolation. Oh, that game is so good. Sir. So here's our little PC, which we're going to be doing lunch on. Let me just get all the lights on.
I'm really hungry. Some eggs and toast sound good.
Love the artwork.
And some coffee to wake me up.
Coffee. Nescafe. Look at this fabulous. I love this. Ah, that's pretty cool too. This is also fun. I feel like this is from a game though. I feel like that monster's like from something I've played. There should be one back here. Nope. Where is... This house is dark. I've been noticing lately when I play horror games, it's like let's get all the lights on first. Just turn everything on. Leave no corner unlit. There we go. Okay, I mean it's better than nothing. All right, so I want to make eggs. Eggs, hold on. Eggs. The pan. I need a pan. Ah. Where the hell is the pan? How did I close stuff? Also, where is the coffee? The coffee machine... Where's the... Oh, God. Okay. Oh, no. The coffee maker's right here. So this is... that. The coffee. Sweet corn. Sweet corn is the only thing that... I won't finish that song. If you know, you know. Butter, like butter. Give me that butter. Delicious. Ah! I need a plate. Ding. Okay. I need some ground coffee. Where's the ground coffee? Oh. Oh, cinnamon swirl bread. Excuse me. I didn't realize I was that bougie. Nutty hazelnut spread. You mean Nutella? Why would I be eating eggs if I have a whole jar of Nutella in front of me? Explain that to me. That's the first thing I'd be going for. What the heck is my coffee? Oh, coffee beans. Here we go. What's up, Space Cadet? Welcome. Brew the coffee. Well, while this coffee brews, let me have some of my coffee. Ah. What, I only make 4 cups? Come on. Come on, I'm a 10-cup person. And, like, why wouldn't you, like, just make it in the pot and just bring the whole
I
pot
forgot to put
over?
some clothes in the wash down in the basement.
What? Oh, God. Okay. Where's the light? Come on, where's the light? I don't have a flashlight. How do I turn the light on here? Oh, God. Why is it at the bottom of the stairs? Who designed this house? Why is there no light here? Because... Alright, I need to put wash in the washing machine. Let's go. We can do this. They're certainly capturing, like, horror truly. Like, no one wants to do laundry. Somebody needs to actually put out a horror game that's just, like, all... Just all, whatchamacallit. Like, menial everyday tasks. It just drudges on and on and on. That's a horror in and of itself.
What the hell? That was the front doorbell. Who would be here at this hour? And in this storm?
That was the front door. There's too many open windows in the front of this house. Like, way too... Like, people can just, like, look at, like, no way. No way.
When did this envelope get here?
Dun dun dun.
A floppy disk? Where did this come from? There's no one at the door.
Let's go stick it in our floppy drive. Let's go boot up Windows 3.1, shall we? Or Mac 2. Mac OS 2. Seven drives. Shoof. Your nightmare is just beginning. The twisted pendulum of fate now swings. You awaken on cold, wet stone. The air is moist. A sticky, sweet odor fills your nostrils. It's dark. You can barely make out your surroundings. List of commands. Press 1. Get up. Okay. You slowly rise to your feet. As you do, a sharp sting is felt throughout your skull and your vision blurs, then refocuses. You're in some sort of cavern or cave. There doesn't seem to be any way forward other than a tiny gap between two enormous rocks. It's just wide enough to crawl through. List of commands. Press 1, crawl through. Press 3, search. Press 4, use item. Let's search. Nothing was found. Alright. You emerge from the crawl space into a large cave. It's almost pitch black, with the exception of a single light shining down from the cliff face. You notice a stepladder carved into the stone of the cliff face. Search, nothing was found. Okay, so we're gonna climb up. You reach the top. An old metal torch hangs from the wall. Its flame flickers and sways as a breeze blows from down the path. The undeniable smell of rot grows stronger. We're gonna, you know what? We're gonna search first, of course. Let's go forward. You enter a large open mausoleum, its chamber empty. Except surrounded by fresh wax candles, a single dimly lit coffin sits at the center of the room. The pungent odor seems to be at its strongest here. To your right, there is a large wooden double door. So, we have 1 to go right, 2 to go back, 3 to search, 4 to use an item. We're going to search. I'm sorry, baby. The puppy's all angry. You open the coffin lid and are immediately overcome with nausea from the grotesque stench. Inside is the corpse of a man. His face and chest have been eaten down to the bone by maggots. While searching the coffin and body, you notice an old key in one of his hands. Disgustingly peeling back each finger from his rigor mortis-induced hand, you take the key. Key was added to your inventory. Let's go right. 2 torches lit the large wooden door that blocks your way. You try to open it, but it's locked. A key is required. Use item. You use the key to open the door. The path leads to the right. Guess we're going right. Hey, we're in the middle of a game here. You turn the corner into another long hallway. Torches light the way along the narrow path. Just as you investigate the surroundings, a gut-wrenching scream echoes off the walls towards you. And we search, nothing was found. Alright, we're gonna go forward. Playing a game within a game. Hilariously enough, I actually kind of enjoy this, because, like, this is the type of stuff that I grew up playing. And, like, it's just fun to play a video game and that you're, like, playing an old game in. Continuing down the path, you come across a small sepulcher. Blech. Housed inside are 2 small coffins. They have been nailed and fastened shut. Cobwebs and candles litter the surrounding area. A small clay urn sits in the corner next to one of the coffins. Search. You check inside the urn. Who would open an urn? This is the thing. Like, I don't know if I'd be doing that. I'd be like, yeah, let's just not get some zombies after us or something. Dude, there certainly is theories like that. It's and they're pretty wild if you look into them. It's like, you know, some of them kind of make sense, They check inside the urn, expecting to find ash, but inside, the light catches the glimmer of something shiny reflecting back. You reach in and find an antique lighter. A small inscription has been scratched off, perhaps a family heirloom. You apply pressure to the spark wheel, which strikes the flint and ignites the old wick. Surprisingly, it still works. Lighter was added to your inventory. You attempt to proceed, but the path ahead is obscured by darkness. Let us use item.
What the hell was that? Sounded like an explosion. Oh, the power just went out.
Man, this rain is... Alright.
It looks like the transformer blew. Lightning must have struck it.
Okay.
I need to turn on the backup generator in the basement and reset the fuse box.
Gotta walk through this creepy ass house. Got too many open windows. Block them all. Shouldn't be surprising that I have my windows blocked. I shouldn't say they're blocked. I have the light blocker curtains on them that you can't see through. I don't need no people like peeking and being all creepy. Then you'll find me in the news.
Damn, I forgot to refuel the generator the last time I cleaned it.
Oh,
There
come
is some fuel out
on.
back in the boathouse. I should grab a flashlight from the garage before heading outside.
Oh, and here's more games that we can play. We'll get to those.
I think I left the key to the garage in the bathroom last time I took a shower.
What? First off, why are you walking around the house with keys? Like, don't you, like, put them, like, somewhere? Like, don't you have, like, a drop spot somewhere close to the door? Or something? Or, like, a little... Or, like, on a table or something? Where is the bathroom? Hold on. Bathroom's over here, I think. I like the layout of this house, though. That's one thing I do like, is the layout of this place. What the?
Shit! A fuse must have blown. That light bulb is toast.
The lighter was in the video game. I don't have a lighter. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Alright, we got this, though. We can get to the garage. I thought I got the garage key. Ooh, someone's angry. There it is. Gotta hit the actual key. What did I need out here? The flashlight.
I should head to the boathouse out back. There should be some fuel I can use for the generator there.
Alright. Here's our flashlight. No lighter, flashlight. This is... And don't forget, the boathouse is on the water. All the way down here. Because this is perfect weather to go for a stroll. What they say, 80-mile-an-hour winds, Category 2 lightning. I don't even need the flashlight. Lately I've been waiting for, like, tentacles to come out of the skies and, like, scoop the characters up. kind of like that game that came. I saw a demo for a game where like somebody's watching you, like a. Oh, don't worry. We'll get to the person that dropped the disc off. That's not... They're not friendly. We don't want them around. Alright. I don't even have a boat. Alright, boathouse. Oh, I do have a boat. Those are nice, some nice fishing rods. Alright, so gasoline. Gasoline. Ah, I need a jerry can. I need a jerry can. Oh, Christ. Where's the can? Which movie? There's the can. Why is it out here?
It's empty. I need to refill it. There is a fuel pump inside the boathouse.
No, it's a survival game that just came out, or is coming out. I know it's,
I can refuel the backup generator.
like I said, I think there's a
should head back
demo
to
out.
the
I
basement.
forget the name of it. I'm not sure if it's on PC, but it's like a survival game. But like, if you look up in the sky, there's like giant humans like watching you and policing you. They're dressed like cops. And they'll like pick you up and stuff. But I'm like the horror games, I'm expecting like some like Cthulhu tentacle to come out and like scoop me up and like take me into the abyss. God, I could run outside. Sitting here getting soaked. Alright, where's my door? Maybe I shouldn't have left this open. I bet you I'm gonna have a friend in the house soon. Can I lock this door? Alright. Now that we have running unlocked. Okay. Anger.
Now I need to reset the circuit breaker, and that should restore the power. The power should be working now. I should head upstairs and call in the busted transformer.
Alright. Howard's limited my ass. How's the phone in this place? Oh, it's up in my bedroom. I think it's in my bedroom. See, like, this is a nice setup of a house. Like, I love this top floor here. At least I thought there was a... Yes, okay. Oh, there's a raincoat.
What? There's no signal. The line is dead. Did the storm knock out the phone lines as well? The doorbell again. What the hell is going on here? Is someone playing a trick on me?
There's your friend.
Hello? Who's there?
Hello, young lady. My vehicle broke down on the road a ways back. May I perhaps come inside and use your phone?
What are you doing all the way out here? Are you the one who put the floppy disk through my mail slot?
Floppy disk. I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
You didn't answer my first question. What are you doing all the way out here?
Well, you see, I have family up north. It seems yours is the only house I could find off the road.
Really?
Well, I'm sorry, but the phone lines seem to be down in my area because of the storm.
Oh, really? The phone lines are dead, you say? Well, perhaps I can come in to dry off and get out of this storm.
I'm not in the business of letting strangers into my home. I'm sorry, but you can't come in.
Very well, Stacy. I'll find my own way in.
Get out of here, freak. Hey, now hold on a minute. What the?
What the hell is going on? How did that creep know my name? Hello? Is anyone there? I need help.
Hello, Stacy.
You sick fuck, why are you doing this?
I want you to finish my game, Stacy. I'll make you a deal. If you finish the game, I might just leave you alone.
Oh, boy.
I'm not playing your stupid game, you bastard. I'm warning you. Leave me alone. I have a gun.
I know you're lying, Stacy. Now finish the game, or I'll come in there and skin you alive.
Great. Alright. Using the lighter, a large stairway is illuminated in front of you. You try to make out what's at the top, but it's too dark. Let's search. Alright, we're gonna go forward. Using the lighter, you reach the top of the stairway. The light is dim, but you can make out that the path continues to the right. You enter a spacious room with a large round wooden table at its center. On the table sits a small lockbox. Chains surround the box and feed into a skull. Its locking mechanism is located in the mouth of the skull. The room splits into two paths. One blocked by a large iron cage, the other open. Nothing was found. Alright, let's go right. You approach the path on the right. In front of you is another set of double doors. This one suspiciously has one door half open. The room ahead is hidden from your sight. You attempt to proceed, but the path ahead is obscured by darkness. What was that noise? Where is this son of a gun? Yeah, let's just close that door too. Call me paranoid, but you know. Okay. Using the lighter, you illuminate the hallway. It stretches into darkness. The air is stale. Clay urns are scattered all over the floor. Great. You knock one over as you walk, and ash is kicked up into the air. Your nostrils and mouth are filled with it as you breathe it in, causing you to cough. Alright. Continuing down the dark hallway, you stumble across a monstrous sight. The corpse of a man hangs from the wall, shackled to some kind of torture device. The machine has rotating gears that have ground the lower half of his body into pulp. Ah, that's great. The sight of it makes your blood run cold. Something protrudes from the man's abdomen and is lodged too deeply to make out. You reach into the corpse's abdomen and up through its chest cavity. As you do, bits of flesh and organ fall from the corpse and splatter onto the ground. Suppressing the urge to vomit, you finally grasp the object firmly and pull it out. It's a strange key made out of bones on the top, and a skull has been carved. Okay. Continuing down the dark hallway, you stumble across a monstrous sight. The corpse of a man hanging from the thing. Alright. You reach the end of the hallway. Don't look behind me, huh? I didn't even notice this owl was here. You reach the end of the hallway and find a large window. Iron bars cover the window, allowing no escape. You peer out, hoping to find some sign of life, but see nothing except for the moon. A gibbet cage is off to your left. Behind it, the path continues. Alright, we're gonna go left. A gibbet cage, jeez. After turning the corner, you come to a dead end. Excuse me. An enormous brazier sits between two pillars. Two metal rings rise from the top, with wax candles attached all around. A gust blows past you, but its source is not apparent. When you inspect the brazier, you see that it has a crawl space concealed behind it. You drag the brazier while straining under its weight till it's out of the way. The crawl area appears to be narrow and dark, but spacious enough for you to fill. You go into the confined passage. It's cramped. The cramped walls give you a claustrophobic feeling. Ahead of you, you can see an exit.
That was glass breaking. Did he get in? It sounded like it came from downstairs.
Alright, this is when I pull out my sword and we go have some fun. Or a baseball bat, my machete, anything like that. Come get you some. What is this?
This maniac is toying with me. I have to board up this window. There's a hammer and some wood planks in the garage.
This was the garage, right? What the fuck is the hammer? Is this not the garage? Oh.
That should do it. I would board up all these windows if I had enough planks. I can only hope that he won't break in if I keep playing his game.
Okay. Back to the crazy cray. You exit the crawl space and enter a chamber. A small table is to your right. On it are tiny candles, what look like human bones. To your left is a small flight of stairs, leading up to a gated room. The entryway is quite wide. You search the room and approach the table. You spot some rope amidst the clutter. It might be handy, so you decide to take it. A flat wooden bed is located inside the gated room. Chain links and ironed cuffs hang from the wall. The foul smell of raw sewage is coming from a hole in the ground off to the left. Let's go back. Nothing here. Okay, you secure the rope to the wooden bed with a bowler's knot. If you want to, you can now descend the sewer drain. However, the smell is very uninviting. Climb down. You lower the rope until you are at the drain's base. When you jump to the ground, you splash up a layer of viscous sewerage. Blech. You suddenly retch, I wonder why. Start to heave, and then ultimately throw up. You collect your composure and glass around, noting a path in front of you. What games are we playing here? Oh, great. Sloshing through the sewerage, you reach a corner. The path continues to your left. You enter a circular room. There is a stairway leading up. You spot a body floating in the sewerage that is covered in black robes. It drifts up and down, its face only partially visible. It appears fixated on you with its bright yellow eyes. Search. Approaching the corpse with caution, you push it, roll it over. As you do, it springs to life with a blood-curdling shriek. It charges at you, slashing with claw-like fingernails. You evade the initial strike, but then you feel an intense burn of flesh being sliced open. It scurries back before vanishing up the steps. There, friend, you can stay right there. Absolutely nope. Okay. We got a whole lot of nope going on. This thing. Let me guess.
The bastard tore straight through the wall and dresser while I was downstairs. Whatever it is, it's not human.
Can't wait. You begin to ascend the stairs. As you move, blood begins to ooze from the wound that thing gave you. Torches light the stairway, but the top is pitch black. Search, nothing was found. You reach the top of the step, but the path is obscured by darkness. The lighter illuminates your surroundings. Startled, you step back as you're confronted with a wall of bones. You seem to be in the catacombs. You see a trail continue to your left behind some cobwebs. Yeah, she is staying remarkably calm. You round the corner into a vast room. 4 pillars enclose an enormous well, which can be reached by a short flight of stairs. The water in the well has a repulsive odor. The roof has a hole through which moonlight shines. A narrow passage is off to the left. You reach the guardrail. You get closer to the well. You examine the water. You notice a spherical object that is glowing with hues of yellow and red. It nearly seems to be begging you to remove it from the slimy water. You begin to experience an unnatural yearning to grab it. You reach for the strange orb. Just as you do, the robed creature emerges from the depths. I knew it. Its face twisted into a hideous grimace. It begins to raise its arms with the orb in hand, almost as if it was making an offering. Fixated on the orb, you are unable to stop yourself from snatching it. The creature slowly sinks back into the abyss. Strange orb was added to your inventory. Alright, so we're gonna go left now. Skulls and bones carefully placed in the macabre pattern, so it's an ossuary is what it is. Litter the small passage. All the way to the end, a brazier sits in flames, lit like a beacon.
Look behind you.
Come on, man!
God, I think I'm losing my mind.
Come on, man. A dead end is reached. A pair of skeletons clad in black robes are lit by 2 braziers. From the earth is a golden statue of a hand raised. Its fingers are positioned as if it were holding something, yet is empty. Use item. You place the strange orb in the golden hand. When you do, it sinks slightly into the ground. A rumbling begins and intensifies. A large round stone slab begins to rise. For a brief moment, dust and debris fill the air, making it difficult to see. When it settles, you notice a new passage has been revealed. Oh. Traveling deeper into the catacombs, you approach 2 pyramid-shaped monuments. Why are we going deeper? All the way up, they are ornamented with rows of skulls and bones. Yay. A lone statue further back is followed by 2 more morbid monuments. Nothing found. Why is he in my freaking bedroom?
I don't know how much more of this I can take.
You arrive before a golden statue of a person wearing robes and holding an oval basin. The chamber is lit by a massive chandelier construct of numerous bones. The path continues right. Let's search. You examine the gleaming statue. The basin has writing engraved into it. It reads, "Blood is the bond, the blade is the key. An offering must be made." Spiral staircase is found when you turn the corner. The steps are lit by light from above. Right and left graves have been dug into the walls. Skulls and bones cover the walls behind the stairs. Nothing found. Let's go up. You climb the stairs and arrive at the top. Searching your surroundings, you see a large passage to your right. To your left, a large candelabra made of bones. A balcony looking down over the golden statue is directly ahead. Search, nothing was found. Alright. Oh no, we want to go back. Alright, go right. You approach the passage and see that it is blocked by an iron gate. A wooden counterweight lever is mounted onto the wall. You begin rotating the counterweight lever. The gate begins to rise. You continue until the passage is open. Okay. At the end of the passage, you find a set of double doors. Light shines through the gaps of the doors. You press against them and notice they're unlocked. That's probably not good. You push the doors open and find yourself in familiar surroundings. A large fire pit lights the room, and you can see that you are back in the room with the skull and chest. However, you are on the opposite side now of the inside the iron cage. The gate of the iron cage is now unlocked, and you approach the skull chest. The doors on the right are still locked and won't budge. It would seem... okay. You turn the strange key after inserting it inside the skull's mouth. The chest is unlocked with a mechanical click. You discover a blade inside. You can see that it is covered in weird writing and symbols as it shimmers in the light. You feel yourself falling into a trance. As you inspect it, it's absolutely beautiful. Strange dagger was added to your inventory. Great. There's nothing? No items are useful. The doors on the right are still locked and won't budge. It would now seem you reached a dead end. Oop. Right, we gotta go back. You cut a gash in the palm of your left hand with the peculiar blade, squeezing the open wound to extend your hand over the bait. The basin starts to accumulate blood, and as it does, the sound of gears turning. Search the area and try to locate the source of the sound. You notice a narrow path has appeared where a gravestone once stood. You force your way through the... It's hard to see this white writing against this white background. You force your way through and notice a staircase in the distance. As you get close to the steps, you notice they are carved from fine marble, and you hear the gears spinning once more. The gravestone reappears, blocking your way. Climbing up the stairs, you enter a dark room. Dozens of lit candles are scattered all across the floor. Their light reflects off marble doors and polished granite pillars. A chill suddenly shoots down your spine. The space is unsettlingly quiet. This guy's gonna kill me, isn't he? Moving further into the room, you find yourself at its center. You can see a table and some dark shapes. In the distance, you try to use the lighter you found, but its fuel is spent. Your heart begins to race, and you begin to experience an increased sense of dread. I wonder why. You walk up to the table. A few candles and a solitary book with quill are placed on the top of it. A figure in black suit and top hat is seated behind the table. Its hands appear to be fitted with gloves that have knives attached to each finger with its head. Oh, skeletons dressed in robes. Search. You examine the book. Its cover features an odd symbol and bound in leather. A stunning teal feather is used to make the quill. It feeds into the nib with complex engraving. The figure in the chair remains motionless. The leather strap holding the book closed is released. The book flips open, and you hear the jarring crack of bones as the head of the figure slowly rises. You freeze in horror as it stares. It stares, talking, saying, "You finally arrived." It continues. You've completed all the trials. The key was taken. The orb was given. The game is nearly finished. Figure indicates the book while stating, "There's only one thing left. When you put your name in the book, the game is over. You only need a quick signature to be set free. Stacy Linden, please sign and declare the game is over. You examine the contents of the pages. On the left page is a symbol of a crescent moon along with a dagger. Other symbols and text in a language you don't comprehend are also present. There is a lengthy list of names on the right page. Each name is written with unique handwriting. You take the quill and write the name Stacy Linden.
What the hell? That looks like my house. That sounded like it came from the attic. I think that freak's inside.
Where's the attic? Aren't we in the attic? Oh, is that the attic right there? I thought this would have a different space, yeah. Yep, this is like my old house. This is how my attic was set up. Not a very big attic. Oh, of course we gotta wind through. Never mind.
Stacy.
Oh.
The game is finished. Fear not, Stacy. Our story has just begun. You and I will create a new game. Together.
Whoa.
My head, it's pounding.
Wow, this is the perfect place to lay off.
Where am I?
To let
How did
off.
I get here?
All right, so I think it auto-saves. So, we will be back tomorrow with more of this craziness. So far, this is a pretty crazy game. So thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. Don't forget to check out the videos on the channel every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And a reminder, this month we are doing all horror games. Starting November 1st, we are back with our regularly scheduled Warhammer weekends. We're going to be doing the remakes of Warcraft 1 and 2 starting on Mondays and Tuesdays, and then I'm still open for suggestions for a grand adventure game for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday that I have not played through yet. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.